Hello everyone, welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic with our Jedi Knight-Oplec Jeris. Last we left off, we did the Mandalorian Raiders flashpoint where we had a little, I think it was when we had a little cameo from Anakin Skywalker himself. Another thing I want to do is apologize for the lack of a video yesterday due to the fact that I was not feeling great. I'm still not feeling great, honestly. But I'm well enough to make this video, so we're gonna head to Alderaan this time. So yeah, let's see what Swtor wants us here for.
General, I'm on Alderaan. Have you heard from Master Orgas?
Negative. Considering the chaos there, it's a wonder any messages get through. Alderaan's a war zone. The nobles are fighting to decide who's in charge, and whether this world aligns with the Republic or the Empire.
Your weapons project is to secure Alderaan for the Republic.
My people developed a Deathmark weapon to end this conflict with surgical precision.
Extraordinary device. It marks targets with a microscopic tag. Undetectable. Tracks targets anywhere on the planet. Feed the target's coordinates to a focused beam laser, and it can kill them from across a continent.
Since when is the Republic in the assassination business?
If I can save 1 billion lives by killing one man, I'll gladly pull the trigger.
The Deathmark has one regrettable disadvantage. The targeting device's range is extremely limited, 20 meters or so. Once a target is marked, however, the laser can hit it from any range.
I fear efforts to guard the weapon have failed. Master Orgas's last transmission came from Organa Palace. After that, nothing.
Considering what happened to Master Kwiks, it's a sure bet Orgas is in danger.
Count Alder was the last to see Master Orgas. He co-funds the Deathmark project with us. I tried informing the Count of your arrival, but communications there have been crippled.
Reports indicate multiple holo-relays destroyed. Standard Imperial battle tactic.
House Organa can't spare the troops to get their holo-relays online. Maybe you can help?
I'll restore communications and then meet Count Alda.
Transmitting holo-relay coordinates. If you get them up and running, it'll tighten House Organa's defenses. You'll find Count Alda at the embassy near Organa Palace. Good luck. Swtor out.
So we gotta restore comm relays as well as go to Count Alda to hopefully find Master Orgas. Fair enough. But first, once we land, we actually have a companion we need to pick up. But I just first like to state that, yeah, I was very much sick yesterday, so that's why there was no recording. Or no video. Let's just say it involves a lot of coughing, a lot of sneezing, and maybe a lack of taste and smell. Which I'm just gonna actually put in my cough sweets now. So yeah, I might be silent a lot throughout this episode. But anyway, the show must go on, and I'm at least well enough to record. So yeah, we need to speak to a messenger of the cold moon. As well as pick up that shady terminal on Typhon on Alderaan for phalanx.
leading cause of the spread of Rakghoul infection is apathy. Be informed. Look for telltale signs of infection and stay alert.
Right. So yeah, we'll probably be also ambushed by some Rakghouls, as if we go to our conquest menu. Oh, whoops. The current event is the Rakghoul Resurgence event, which is on Alderaan, so we gotta be slightly careful. But if we go over here, if you have the companion for this season, this is where you'll find Amity.
Get guys down extra night X. What say quick say hoop gimakte gedai tunes kane.
I sense a strong connection to the light side of the Force. Are you a Jedi?
Get guys down extra night X. What say quick say hoop gimakte gedai tunes kane. Das gut getan, Dolatakas.
I'm not familiar with the messengers of the cold moon.
Das gut getan, Dolatakas. Innen nana akstali action in kapras o. Innen nana akstali action in kapras o. Books and gig bumsel gagen sky. Das gut getan, Dolatakas.
What do you need to help you clarify these visions?
What say quick say hoop gimakte gedai tunes kane. Diaja as in ano.
I can handle that.
Get guys down extra night X. Books and gig bumsel gagen sky. What say quick say hoop gimakte gedai tunes kane.
You'll need to know how to defend yourself. I can't always protect you.
Books and gig bumsel gagen sky. Innen nana akstali action in kapras o. What say quick say hoop gimakte gedai tunes kane.
Dan, I believe we have an agreement. What's our first step?
What say quick say hoop gimakte gedai tunes kane. And exik and orks.
Now with Amity here, his quest would be done throughout numerous planets. So our first stop with him would need to be Typhon, but we'll do that later. So I'll turn that off for now. I'm also going to keep Amity out for a bit, because if I remember correctly, there's a Galactic Seasons objective with him. If I can find it. Oh, never mind. There is no objective with him. Ignore exactly what I said. Ignore what I said. We'll be bringing with us... I guess because we brought Kira with us to Tatooine, we'll bring T7 with us here. We would also need to head to the Cantina to do Phalanx's mission, but if you're looking for the comm relays, You want these stuff right here. But yeah, I will be sniffing and clearing my throat a lot, so I do apologize for this. Part of the reason I'm kind of glad I'm just focusing on the class story with my this Jedi Knight now. Here we go. Sorry, just sorting something out. But yeah. Let's continue onwards to fix these comm relays. Because we gotta always take that experience. You might hear some background noise for a second. We're almost there. Here we go, we'll just fix this. And that's the bonus mission. So we'll meet with Count Olaf first, seeing as he's the closest. And then we'll go and do that shady terminal in the Alderaan Cantina. No, for Phalanx. Oh, right, and speaking of which, Ratgulls. Probably should have bought some vaccines on the way here. Ironic that during the time where there's a plague on Alderaan, I'm currently sick myself. Oh, the irony. Let's hope it doesn't interfere with me getting Count Ulda. So yeah, if you're currently on Alderaan right now, be careful, because at the time of this recording, the Ratgul Resurgence event is currently on. Oh, and I'm infected. Right, next medical droid I'm seeing, I'm buying the vaccine. Seems like my character is seems like Oplec has decided to join me in sickness.
Count Alda, I'm an associate of Master Orgas Din. I'm here about the Deathmark project.
Yes, much gratitude for restoring our communications. Elena, tell the Jedi what you told me.
I worked at the Deathmark research facility. We were conducting routine tests when Imperial forces breached our security doors. There was a hideous little man with them. A Sith, I think.
If it was a Sith, it's a miracle you survived.
I'd be dead, if not for the Jedi. Before anyone knew what happened, a single Jedi wiped out all the Imperial troops. I'm sorry, but the Jedi, he didn't survive. The Sith was deadly. He'd vanish, then leap out of the shadows. He surprised your friend, stabbed him in the back. It was horrible.
You're sure Master Orgas was killed?
No one could survive that. When the Jedi fell, the Sith summoned reinforcements. But not Imperials. Killiks.
Intelligent, man-sized insects living underground. Flesh-eaters. Ghastly things.
Sounds like the Killiks and Sith were separated at birth.
Those things poured into the facility, started tearing everyone apart. I ran.
There was nothing you could have done. Thank the stars you survived to give us this news. The Sith now controls the Deathmark. No telling who he's targeted.
From what I understand, targets can only be marked at close range.
True, but that Sith, I think he could go anywhere he wanted.
Win Organa is organizing peace talks with the other houses. It's possible the Sith...
Oh dear. We should... oh dear. Someone went boom.
That was the Deathmark laser. It killed Count Alda. Have to get out of here. It's not safe. We're all gonna die.
The Count. You there! Hands up! Men, take their weapons. Lock down this building.
We didn't kill him. We're here to help.
Back against the wall. And put your hands up. This is your final warning.
Are you insane? He's a Jedi Knight. We had nothing to do with this.
We'll verify your identities and alibis. If what you say is true, you'll be released. Long-range communications have been restored. Should only take a few days to sort this out.
There's a Sith trying to destroy Alderaan. I have to stop him.
Please, let the Jedi go. You can arrest me. Will that be enough?
If you are a Jedi, we obviously can't stop you from leaving. I'll release you on your own recognizance. This woman will remain in a secure area until you return.
I appreciate your understanding.
You've got to find the Deathmark before that Sith kills again. Here are the coordinates to the research facility. What's left of it. I hope you find something useful. Take care, Master Jedi.
Oh, things aren't looking good on Alderaan. The Count is dead. Orgas is dead. And now the Sith have the Deathmark. And we're affected, and now we're infected with the Ragdoll Plague. Only stage 1, so if I can just find a medical droid quickly. Oh dear. Are you a medical droid? No, you're a skill trainer. Oh, for crying out loud. How many of you people are infected? What doesn't help is that we're also infected. That's a trainer. Maybe there might be... No. Well, if I'm correct, there's always one at the fast travel point, so we'll fast travel there after we do this, which is behind this chair here.
Puka, te kayas regrula woska kwabo nuta, mi bunawa twipide, pakbathwa wanawanga.
So I think Knight-Oplec is more easily handled with one of the ranged characters.
Report your ailments.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
You are fit for duty. Return
And
to your
I
post.
can do this. There we go. And that gets rid of the Knight-Oplec.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
I need to sort out my inventory. Oh yeah, I received this blue crystal from Lord Craven back on Tatooine. I might give that to Kira, but I'm sticking with the whole purple thing. Another thing I'd just like to admit is that Alderaan isn't necessarily my favourite planet to do as a Jedi Knight. It gets better around the end, but at the end of the class story, but regarding planetary and that, I just feel it doesn't suit the Jedi to get involved in politics or other political disputes unless the Sith are involved. But the main story of Alderaan is it's mainly House Organa versus House Fool versus a third house, which is known as House Orgo, which took over, which usurped the throne of Alderaan, killing the current queen and all her heirs. Fun fact about House Orgo is that they're actually related to Tras Orgo, sorry. I did warn that there would be background noise. But as I was saying, Tras Orgo was a character in Knights of the Old Republic. He was basically the throwaway companion, as used in most BioWare games. But basically, he's the reason Revan escaped the Endar Spire and saved the galaxy. From, well, Malak. Of course, I'm not sure how the KOTOR remake is going to depict that story. And I'm a little sad that I actually might not be able to play the game at launch due to the fact I'm not sure if my laptop can run a game like KOTOR, the KOTOR remake, as well as the fact that it doesn't come out for the Xbox consoles at launch. Like, I have done my research. I doubt Lucasfilm would miss the opportunity to allow Xbox players to play. Well, miss out on the Xbox market at launch. So, yeah, I think, yeah, it is most likely just going to be PlayStation and PC exclusive at launch. And then Xbox players can have their fun. But anyway, here we go. Oh? Oh!
Hey, what took you so long?
Sorry, Master. All the speeders were taken.
I'll let it go, but only this once. Relax, D7. I'm still in one piece. Blasted Sith almost killed me. It was all I could do to save Dr. Parvix.
The enemy left us here as food for the Killiks.
Taking down that Killik leader must have been quite a fight. Thing was huge.
I tossed a Rancor dance troupe at it. Never stood a chance.
You didn't see it, did you?
Huh?
If that thing eats us, you're fired.
I'm sorry, I just love the banter between my Jedi Knight and Master Orgas. Like, it reminds me of the whole relationship Anakin and Obi-Wan had back in the Clone Wars. And this must be the massive Killiks that Orgas was talking about. Where's a Rancor dance troupe when we need it? Alright, let's speak to Orgas now.
You all right, Doctor?
Don't worry about me. The Death Mark is in enemy hands. You must warn Count Alda.
The Count was just killed by the Death Mark.
The targeting device was taken to Organa Palace.
Have you met a woman calling herself Elena Hark?
She was with me when Count Alda died. She sent me here.
Must have thought the Killiks would get rid of you for her. Elena's a spy. She helped the Sith steal the Death Mark, and now she's targeting people with it.
Oh.
She could have marked dozens of people by now. The weapon's laser can kill them at any time, anywhere.
Not if we cut its power. The laser's still tied into the local energy grid, right?
Several power stations supply the laser. Deactivating them would take the laser offline, at least temporarily.
Isn't there a central computer controlling the laser? Can't we just shut it down from here?
The Sith took everything with him. We'll have to do this the hard way. I'll get Dr. Parvix to safety. You deactivate the laser's power stations.
I have coordinates to every station. Deactivate them in the order I've described. Don't leave even one functional.
We'll head to the closest Republic-friendly camp. Meet us there. May the Force be with you.
So yeah. Turns out that woman we met at the beginning was a spy. And probably thought the Killix would just consume us. Nope, that was not the case, for we have literally cut most of them down with our own lightsaber. So, don't bother fast traveling out of here, because if I'm correct... Well, I know I'm correct. The objective is just outside. Here we are. So I don't think we'll be dodging every single one of these Killix. But we should be able to sneak past... Well, we should be able to at least get to the main objective. There we go. Oh, our holocom's just gone off.
Well, well. The Jedi who killed Tarnis back on Coruscant. I'd rather if you didn't shut down my laser's power stations. I need them. I have so many targets waiting to be vaporized. Who's next? The farm girl or the old colonel?
Point the laser at yourself and put us out of your misery.
Really? That's just rude. Oh dear. I'm afraid the farm girl didn't make it. I wonder how long the old colonel will survive. I can kill anyone I like, and there's nothing you can do about it. Have a lovely day.
Hey. Guy just doesn't shut up. And he accuses us of being rude. Okay, we're not sneaking past these guys. Here we go. You know, I've been thinking about ways I could keep this series, like, fresh. And, like, make sure it doesn't seem like I'm just doing something that everyone else is doing. So, I've actually been thinking that maybe every certain amount of episodes, or every planet, I just, well, do a bit of a cosplay little type of playthrough. So, like, just utilize weapons and armor of certain Star Wars characters. With Oplec here. He won't look like them, but it'd be nice to do. Just something I'm thinking about. But anyway, let's talk to our holo communicator.
Determined to spoil my fun, aren't you? Now I have to set up new power stations where you can't reach. At most, you've bought yourself a few hours. Proud of yourself?
What you're doing is twisted, even for a Sith.
I enjoy life's simple pleasures. Don't judge me.
But yeah, we should probably head back to meet up with Orgas. Oh, on that note, I can just fast travel. Yeah, maybe like... Ooh, for every finale. For every chapter finale, that might be interesting. For every chapter finale, I dress up as a specific Star Wars character that has something to do with the class I'm playing as, which right now is the Jedi Knight. So I would only be allowed to pick Jedi characters to have Oplec dress up as for every finale. But anyway, Orgas is just bang on the head. We should probably speak to him.
I deactivated the laser's power stations, but Darth Angrel's apprentice contacted me. Dozens of innocent people are targets of the Death Mark.
We need to end this before he brings that laser back online. This is Win Organa, chief negotiator of the peace talks to end this war.
Elena Hawk had free run of Organa Palace. Everyone there could be a target, including me.
Every person who's been targeted needs to leave this planet.
If we abandon Alderaan, all hope for peace is lost.
There's more bad news. Elena escaped Organa Palace after you left.
However, my spies report a woman matching her description entered House Thul's compound.
House Thul. They support the Empire.
Yes, but Duke Thul openly advocates the peace process. I thought he was sincere.
What if the Sith want to silence him?
The last thing Darth Angrel wants is peace.
If Duke Thul is killed by a Republic secret weapon, the peace process will never recover.
Hate to say it, but our best bet is to storm in there and stop Elena.
Won't violence damage the peace process even worse?
I suspect the Duke will forgive us when we save his life. You're in charge of recovering the Death Mark from House Thul. I have my own mission. There's only a few places Angel's apprentice could be operating from. We need to narrow down that list of candidates.
You're just gonna wander around the planet?
Much as I enjoy the weather, no. I'll go where the Force leads me. Our destiny's part here, my friend. I'll contact you when I've found our enemy.
I hope to hear from both of you when this threat is ended.
Head for House Thul. May the Force be with you.
In fact, we also got some Galactic Season rewards with a seasonal token. I will take that. Thank you very much. I need to start spending some soon. Anyway, but to show how committed I am to this idea, I'm going to open it and name it boom. But anyway, let's get back to that. We need to then head to House Full.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Right, again, it's something I'm thinking about, but I do want to show off some, ways I could make specific outfits for specific characters in the Star Wars universe as well. maybe it could be a segment. Maybe I could also turn it into a segment that I would do in between planets. Once I've done with the main 6 flashpoints. I don't know, it could be my sick brain just talking. But yeah, we are coming close to the end of Chapter 1, so... Once Alderaan's done, we just have the chapter finale to go through, which would be the next video. And I think after that, the next few episodes would be 3 to 4. Well, the next select few of episodes would be about to 4 each chapter. 4 or 5, mainly. Regarding this whole Swtor project, I think I can just show off every planetary mission, but I'll at least try to show off everything at least once in a playlist. Like, I'd pick out what I think would make sense for the class. Like, for the Jedi Knights, the only reason I did Nar Shaddaa was mainly because it was the first planet that we did, and same with Coruscant. So, yeah, I'd focus on the first planet for each of them. As well as the SLS. But other than the side flashpoints, from here on out, everything will be assigned. For example, the Jedi Knight would do every first planetary mission in Chapter 1. They're also going to do the post-Chapter 1 flashpoint, which I believe is titled Jedi Prisoner. The third one, well, the second character, well, and then after that, the Jedi Knight is done. And then, for Chapter 1, the second character will do Taris. They'll do the planet they'll do the planet, well, the first planet of Chapter 2, and, well, yeah, the first planet of Chapter 2, and the first planet of Chapter 3. The same would apply for the next character onwards, and the same will also, and I'll follow the same pattern with our Imperial character, which will be the one we'll be doing after the Jedi Knight. Because it's always best to experience both sides of the coin. And regarding expansions, I think I will include the expansions in my overall Swtor playlist. However, I would be focusing on a specific character. Why is a full defense turret trying to kill a House Full member? That's odd. But yeah, I'd pick one that would make sense for the whole storyline. For example, Rise of the Hutt Cartel is the first expansion. It involves mainly dealing with the Hutt Cartel and infiltrating a planet which they are highly prominent. So for Republic characters, I would probably do it with the Smuggler. And for Imperial characters, I would do it with the Imperial Agent. Because the Imperial Agent fits the whole infiltration storyline, whereas the Smuggler fits the whole dealing with criminals storyline. But yeah, that's basically an example.
Be reasonable, Duke. Your calls for peace are misguided, unnecessary. Lord Nefarid wants what's best for House Thule. Unconditional victory.
And all he asks is that I betray Organa. Who the skies are you?
I'm the Jedi who's here to rescue you from Elena.
You invaded my home. How many guards did you kill getting inside?
All of them. And now he's going to kill you. Be warned, I am prepared to kill you. Lord Nefarid trained me to fight a Jedi. Guards, defend the Duke.
Oh dear. But yeah, I think it makes sense to the character. Like, I think once I've done all the class stories, I will make an overall Old Republic playlist, which will feature all the class stories. Like, I'll try and put it in chapter order, but it might take some time. But otherwise, yeah, regarding expansions, I'll do what mode makes sense for the character. But if you want to see the expansions before I make my overall Swtor playlist, you would need to go to the playlist of the class I do it with. But anyway, we need to speak with Duke Horace Fool.
If you must kill me, at least tell me why.
The Jedi isn't here for you, fool. Not that it matters. No one will escape Lord Nefarid's purge. You're both dead, just like everyone scrabbling for peace. As the last person marked Jedi, you'll be the first to fall.
Why wasn't I a target after our first meeting with Count Alda?
I assumed the Killiks would eat you. A mistake I've now corrected. If you're hoping to remove that mark on you, don't. I've just rendered the targeting device non-functional.
Then we've heard enough from you. Blasted woman has doomed us both. Unless we work together.
If you've got a plan to stop Lord Nefarid, let's hear it.
It's simple. Kill him before he kills us. I knew it would be wise to keep tabs on that Sith. Disgusting little men like him are always up to something. He's using a mountain bunker as a base. I'll give you the coordinates. Kill him if you can.
What defenses should I expect from this base?
The bunker repels torpedo bombers, and that's just the outside. Your work's cut out for you. I'm leaving for the spaceport. I'll try to outrun the death mark in case you fail. But first, this traitor dies.
If you want peace on Alderaan, you must realize, death isn't justice.
I'll put her in a detention cell until she can be tried and executed. Go, stop Nefarid, for both our sakes.
So it seems like we're now working with Duke Full to save both our skins. And it seems like we got something on our holocom. Let's open that up.
Master Orgas, The Deathmark device is destroyed, but I was scanned by it. Darth Angrel's apprentice is targeting me. I'm on my way to his stronghold. Where are you?
Too far to help. I misled you back at the camp. I haven't been searching for the apprentice. I've been hunting Darth Angrel, and I just found his cruiser.
We should alert the fleet. They'll destroy him.
Won't be that easy. The cruiser's at the edge of the system, outside the reach of planetary sensors. It's about to jump for hyperspace. This may be our only shot at stopping him. I'm boarding that cruiser. Just wanted someone to know, in case.
You're a great Jedi, Master. If anyone can stop Angrel, it's you.
You're the finest student I've ever trained. Wish I'd met you sooner. Stop Angrel's apprentice. Save Alderaan. May the Force be with you. Orgas out.
Oh, well, let's hope Orgas can succeed. But anyway, as I was saying, but don't... Oh yeah, I was talking about the expansions and how I'm handling them. But another thing is, do not worry, I do not intend to start Knights of the Fallen Empire, which is another expansion of the Old Republic, until after I have that playlist completed. Because I know if I put certain In fact, in that case, with that case, Knights of the Fallen Empire will actually be part of its own playlist. Regarding unique missions to the classes, I will also, and unique cutscenes, I will try to record them as well and add them to the respective playlists.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
But yeah, regarding Knights of the Fallen Empire, it'll be its own playlist, do not worry.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Because if I remember from my experience playing that, there are cutscenes that, well, there are certain situations which I believe fit a specific character. Especially specific missions, which I believe would suit a character. But yeah, I'm not gonna, like, put Knights of the Fallen Empire into a... I'm not gonna put, like, each chapter of Knights of the Fallen Empire within the specific characters. Because really, I would consider it one cohesive story. There we go. And regarding the choices I make, which would determine fates of our companions, I will literally show off things on each side. The light side and the dark side. Right, what could I use as an example without giving too much away? I know this game's been out for years, but I don't really want to go into like major spoilers. Okay, so in the post-Knights of the Eternal Throne storyline, which has been dubbed the Traitor storyline, one of our companions would turn out to be the traitor that tried to kill us back on another planet. Well, however, once that traitor arc comes to a head, we can choose to take the companion home and most likely forgive him for what he's done, or we leave him to die. So yeah. That's like... So I intend to show off both sides of that spectrum. We're at Lord of Bard's base now, so let's see what he's got planned.
You truly are a stubborn one. Won't be satisfied until you've completely inconvenienced me, will you?
You're done, Sith. Duke Thul and I captured your spy, and the Death Mark was destroyed.
How disappointing. But I suppose all good times must end. My master is transmitting the most amusing holo message right now. You really should watch it with me.
Assaulting my cruiser alone. Very careless of you, Orgas Din.
It's not too late, Angro. Do the right thing for once. Surrender.
Pity you didn't bring your student. I could kill you both. Tell me, Jedi, are you afraid to die?
There is no death. There is only the Force.
If there is no death, where is my son?
Oh.
And now I'll finish you. After all, you can't fight what you can't see.
I don't need to see you. I can smell you.
I'm starting to like you. What a shame you have to die. Oh, I almost forgot. The Deathmark laser is finally back online. And it's tracking you.
Oh, no. Angle just... Oh, no. They just killed Master Orgas. Oh. I really wish there was a more emotional choice for the Jedi Knight, instead of like, Orgas was weak. Like, maybe the mid-choice could be like, I will absolutely kill you. And then Lord Nafad would say what he said. Because that's the type of thing a Sith would say. And speaking of Lord Nafad, he's dead. Oh, man. That's actually not good. Well, pretty sad, really. The master who had trained us throughout all the Typhon, who mainly helped us throughout Coruscant, basically someone who's been like a father figure to our character, well, he was killed. And soon we will make Darth Angel pay. Well, let's do this. And Baba Boy. Did that leave a hole in the ceiling? Yes, it did. Anyway, we got a holo communication to answer.
The death mark has been destroyed. Your people are safe.
I will inform Organa Palace immediately. We are forever in your debt. Duke Thule sent us the spy Elena as a show of good faith. She's to stand trial for her crimes. Her testimony will expose the Empire for what it is. No house will ally with them after this.
Yeah, we should probably let Win Organa know Orgas is dead.
Darth Angel captured and murdered my Jedi Master.
My sympathies. Master Orgas seemed like a great man. Rest assured, I won't let your master's sacrifice be in vain. Be well, Jedi.
Yeah. Vasufra also needs to know about Master August. August? Orgas. Oh. Alright, come on, we're going to the ship. We just need to give it a second. And go on to here.
General, the death mark has been destroyed, and I have news about Master Orgas.
Darth Angel broadcast Orgas's execution over the holonet, left the body floating in space for us to find. A Republic shuttle has just recovered the remains from the edge of the Alderaan system. I'm sorry.
Orgas taught me everything I know about being a Jedi.
Darth Angel has no idea what he's brought on himself.
Your master is dead, but he left us a gift. Somehow he planted a tracking beacon on Angel's cruiser without the Sith realizing it. Every time Angel's ship drops out of hyperspace, we know where. Orgas got the last laugh.
What if Angel finds the beacon Orgas planted?
By the time he realizes we can find him, it'll be too late. We'll make sure of that.
Stand by. Report coming through. Angel is on the move.
We've just picked up the tracking signal in the Euphrates system. That Agri-world supplies nearly half of Carson's food. I'm scrambling the fleet, but you're closer.
Maybe the Empire will send forces to help us take down Angel.
The Empire's disavowed Darth Angel. That doesn't mean they'll help us. Any damage to Euphrates food production could cripple the Republic.
One warship can only destroy so much.
Tell that to Terrace.
Transmitting Euphrates coordinates. Good hunting.
Oh. Still not a good time to be our Jedi Knight. His master just cut down. But anyway, while we're still on the ship, let's just sell our inventory quickly. And we're gonna make a quick stop to Nar Shaddaa first. To finish off Amity's questline. At least opening questline. You won't be seeing the rest of it, I'm sure of that. Not Amity, Phalanx, there we go. So we just need to head to the Club Vertica Casino. I'm also gonna bring out Phalanx. And we're just gonna head through the spaceport quickly.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
We haven't been to Club Vertica yet, so it's not part of our map, but it is the last place we need to visit on Nar Shaddaa, so it is kind of good that it's there. But if you're doing this on the Empire side, you will be heading to the Star Cluster Casino. Yeah, you'll be heading to the Star Cluster Casino to finish this quest line, whereas Republic players will be heading to Club Vertica. Oh, I always get that feeling I'm about to sneeze. But anyway, if we land here, let me just get up this quickly. How do I do that? Oh, I can use this. I think boy. I think the Republic portion of this quest might be bugged. Because normally there should be something that pops up down here. Yeah. I thought they would have fixed that. It worked on the Imperial side, but apparently it might be bugged for Republic characters. Well, that actually very much sucks. That's not a good way to end an episode on. I was hoping to finish this quest as part of this episode. Okay, well, we're gonna have to end on such a bummer note with a bugged quest. But next time should be a bit more upbeat. We should be heading to Euphrates to stop Darth Angral and save the Republic from a mad Sith out for revenge. So I'm just gonna turn this quest on and let me try one more time. I'm gonna try one last little time. I might even try signing out and signing off again, see if that works before we do anything. Okay. Sign out. Sign on again. If it doesn't work, then I guess we'll have to call it a day. Yep, it's bugged. So, I guess on that... I wish I didn't have to end it on that note, but I have no choice. So, I'm just gonna disable that. Hey, yo, quest is gone. We completed it. Yahoo! But yeah, I just want to thank you all for joining me for Star Wars The Old Republic. Oh, especially after the tragedy of losing losing Master Orgas. Nearly went into the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. But yeah, just thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode despite the bug in the room. And I hope you all stay safe. Enjoy your day, afternoon, or evening. And I shall see you all later. Oh, and don't become ill like me. Please, it's not good. But anyway, I'll see you all later.